Okay, David, 5-0 defeat today and we bow out of the FA Trophy. Thoughts on the game overall?
It wasn't a 5-0 game on balance. I thought we had a couple of half-decent chances but didn't test the keeper enough. But our decision making, our accountability, our taking responsibility for dealing with things at the back just wasn't good enough. Just not good enough from 1 to 17 today. And that's the difference. Fair play to them, they're a decent side and the front three will cause a lot of teams a lot of problems. But we made the afternoon easy for them.
Do you feel like we had didn't take advantage of probably two 20-minute spells in each half where we sort of controlled the game for quite a long period?
Yeah, particularly the second half at 2-0, the game's it's always a funny scoreline. If you can get the next goal, you can really then kind of rock the opposition. You can take the game to them. And we had a great chance, went down the wing, pulled it back, and it ended up coming to Harry prime. I don't know how close it was. You probably know better than me being behind the goal. But had that gone in, I think you look at a different afternoon. But we can't go from that to 10 minutes later conceding 2 goals. That's the problem. You know, you can't go from being on top and controlling the game to just giving chances that we gave.
Jordan Hadler, we spoke about him a few times recently. Obviously, we spoke about him a lot last weekend as well. He feels sorry for him being on the end of a 5-0 scoreline, having made some really good saves today.
I do, but I'll include him in the 17 that I don't think played to the best. I thought at times some misdistribution put us under pressure. A couple of times where we've defended things, we've got nobody at the pitch, and he's rushing to play, and I think he scored off one of them. He made good shots, a couple of good saves, but he's a good shot stopper, and that's what he's there for. I think he'll have better days as well.
Good to get Conor Morris back on the pitch. I know he only got 10-15 minutes today, but it's another one back on for some minutes today.
It is, and he looked sharp. His movement was good. That's encouraging. It just gives us another option in that 9 position and an ability to change a game from the bench at times. So it's good to have him back in the fold.
So, chance to put things right really quickly with a game away at Prescott Cables. Thoughts on that one?
The next 4 games have now become massive. If we want to have anything to play for come Christmas, we need to pick up at least 2 wins out of the next 3 league games, and we need to get somebody at Ashton. We've put pressure on ourselves with the last couple of results. I've asked for a reaction. I asked for one after last Saturday. I don't think I've got it today. I asked for one at half time. I got 20 minutes. It needs to be better. It needs to be better. The individuals need to be more accountable. They need to look at themselves and make sure they're doing what they need to do before they start looking at others. And I've told them that. We'll see come Tuesday. Might be a couple of changes, but it's a good chance. It's probably a good game, a good time to just try and get back on the horse. I think we can get something there. I think that then sets up for City Liverpool. If we can get something out of those 2, it's a whole different feel about it going into an Ashton game, which is a little bit of a free hit then, and then a massive game against Marine, assuming they haven't got something today. So it's a big 2 weeks now if we want to keep the season alive.
Okay. Thanks for your time, David.
Thanks, Nathan.